Oh, hey. I'm Jacob, and this is my creative project for the donship application. I've been in Melbourne for about 2 weeks now, and I'd love to take you around and show you some of the things I've learned about diversity. Our first stop will be the Victoria Marketplace, so follow me. Their tens are blue. Yeah. This is the 50-cent piece. It's massive. This is it's milk chocolate on the outside and honeycomb in the middle, Tasmanian honey as well, so it's really good. There's some dark chocolate in here too. Save the rest for later. First step in how to play a didgeridoo. I think there's 10 steps, so let's see if I learned anything. Sounds a lot better when they do. I can't do that. I wish I could. That's all for the Victoria Market. I'm just heading to campus, so I'll meet you there soon. Welcome to my campus. I hear there's a carnival going on somewhere for O Week, so let's go try to find it. Alright, so I went to a couple info stations, got some free food, and I don't know, it's caramel milk, not chocolate milk. It's good. Well, that's all for the carnival. Downtown's a really great spot to talk about diversity. And to me, diversity is the elements of one thing that make it different from others. And it's taken me a while, but after living in Toronto and now Melbourne, both of which are cultural cities, I've learned that diversity is everywhere. So let's go take a look around. Chinatown is a really good example of diversity because you've had people come from one culture into a new city, a new home, just a completely new culture. But with them, they've brought their core values and beliefs from one culture to mesh with the new one. And you can kind of relate this to people too, where if you get people from all over and you bring them together to live together, you have different values that all sort of come together. And at the end of the day, after the year or after the semester, you have each person who has gained a new set of values from others, but have also retained their old ones too. And you can't really say if that person is better or worse than they were before, but you can say that at least they're more aware of what others feel or what others hold valuable to themselves, and I don't know, perhaps they're more relatable too. There's a cool museum, if you just cross that way and go back, so let's go check that out. About diversity and how it relates to me and where is it, how can you find it, but I've decided that there are two types of diversity, and I want to tell you about those at this little cafe that I found. In order to get there though, we just have to go through Little Italy, so I'll take you there right now. So here we are on Lygon Street, and it's Little Italy. So we're just going to go for a walk down this road. So, the apparent diversities of someone or something are the elements that can be determined fairly easily about. Take Melbourne, for example. In the short time that I've been here, I've noticed a couple apparent diversities. For instance, people walk and pass on the left-hand side of the sidewalk. And I think that's due to them driving on the left-hand side. Having been in Canada on my bike, driving and walking and passing on the right-hand side has always seemed so natural to me. But here, it's completely the opposite. There's a couple other ones. There's a saying called "How are you going?" here that was completely new to me. They also have different colored money, their change is different size, and they call flip-flops thongs as well, which was a little bit confusing at first because I was trying to find flip-flops in a store and I couldn't do that. And most obviously there's an accent here as well. But the thing about apparent diversities is they generalize people. So not all Australians have an accent, and not all Australians pass on the left-hand side of the road. And not all Australians call thongs or flip-flops. Because of this, apparent diversities can't describe each an individual person. In order to do this, you need non-apparent diversities, which make each person diverse in their own way. And you can't figure out non-apparent diversities by just walking in or, quickly talking to someone. It takes time. So, just thinking of this, I know the perfect spot to help me illustrate what non-apparent diversities are. So I'll meet you there. As I was saying in the cafe, non-apparent diversities are elements of someone or something that aren't easily discernible. They often take time and investment to learn. All around you, you can see elements of non-apparent diversity. People come to this legalized graffiti alley called Hose Your Lane to express themselves and their passion for, and that's art. At first glance, any one of these artists could appear ordinary. That's the thing about generalizing, is nobody's ordinary because everybody has unique qualities. Just gonna grab a picture with this one here. That'll be a good picture. Let's go check out down here.
Oh shit, like, how'd I get to that?
Having lived at U of T for 3 years, with half of those being in and the other half being out of residence, I've found the most efficient way to learn about these qualities is to simply be a part of residence. There's no better atmosphere for learning about the new people you meet at university, because you live together, you eat together, and most importantly, learn together. Take my first year at BG, for example. I developed some of my closest friendships and best times just from being in residence. I became really close friends with my roommates, and I also learned a lot about my housemates by simply being a part of the residence activities. One of these activities, for instance, was a game called Assassins, where each person gets a target, and you have to assassinate your target by throwing a balled up sock at them. And in order to win, you have to learn all about the people you're playing with so that you can adapt your playstyle accordingly. And with a combination of activities and fun little games, our house became almost like a home away from home. And as a Don, I would want to bring that same experience to other people. Wow, that was quite the adventure. And now you can say you've been to some of the coolest places in Melbourne. You know, at the end of the day, it's the people that make this place so diverse. And it's a combination of different diversities that make any place new and exciting. And if there's one thing that I think I've learned from this, it's that appreciating diversity is really just appreciating people.